Even with the absence of war, nuclear destruction, we, our children, and their children will not have a planet to sustain their life due to something terrifying happening right now: climate change. To this planet, this is my planet, this is your planet. God willingly, this will be our children's planets. But this will only be possible if you and I start making changes now. I believe that not everybody is contributing their part that they can be to changing and amending what climate change is doing to our country, and not only our country but the whole world. Today I'd like to first explain the true extent of climate change. Second, propose 3 ways that climate change can be countered. Third, explore the possible benefits of accompanying these specific steps that will counter climate change. I have for quite some time now been researching the subject, looking more into it, truths, the myths, the facts, everything behind it, and breaking down what really is going on and what is just stipulation. People may not fully understand the impact that they individually have on the earth, on the things that they do to the earth, and the choices they make that they are having on the earth. The earth is absorbing hard blows from people's increasing standards of living. More products are being made, more cars are being driven, and by the products that people are intaking and spending their money on and supporting, things are being done to the earth that are beyond our understanding and beyond our acknowledgement on a daily basis. Ann Sosin writes about the resurfacing and damaging the toxins that come out of the earth that were dumped into the earth by companies when a natural disaster occurs in her article, Why Climate Change is Worsening Public Health Problems. Innocent animals are losing their lives due to ignorant and even arrogant choices being made by people, just because we want to live comfortably and have a higher standard of living. Professor Yadvinder Malhi, in his work Philosophical Transactions of Biological Sciences, writes about the ocean acidifying, increasing carbon in our atmosphere. Now that you are aware of the consequences, there are ways to offset them. Specifically, there are 3 ways we can offset the damage caused by climate change. A, we can drive cars less often and walk or even drive bikes. B, we can boycott companies that are leaving a negative carbon footprint. Or C, we can petition for our government to sign bills that regulate pollution heavier. All of these ideas will improve lives if we enact them, which takes me to my final point. There are significant benefits to be had if we are willing to push these 3 steps into our own lives. A, by driving cars less and opting out to walk or either take a bike, we reduce the amount of carbon that we are releasing to the atmosphere directly. B, by boycotting companies that leave a negative carbon footprint on our country and our world, we will force them to make serious changes and provisions to continue operating. Or C, by petitioning for our governments to sign bills, we can exercise our democracy and collectively take a stand. Janos Trehard speaks about the carbon and damage it has to our ozone and increase of air temperatures in our atmosphere in International Journal of Environmental Health Research. I hope my remarks today have made you aware about the truth about global warming and what steps you can take today to start amending it. And to sum it all up, global warming is one of the most worrisome issues, and it is up to us to make changes to ensure a future for not only ourselves, but our children and even their grandchildren. First, the true extent of global warming has to be acknowledged. Second, we need to start taking just 3, maybe even just 3 of the steps that I proposed today for us to counter the issue. And third of all, we need to explore the possible benefits that will happen once we start taking these issues and steps countering these issues into effect. This will not happen. Change will not be made. Damage will be caused unless you act now. A, make a plan to limit your carbon output today. B, find what brands you are using are not being socially responsible today. And C, write your local congressperson, voice your newly formed beliefs today. Thank you for your attention, and I challenge you to be a difference maker for our future. Amen.